So throughout my life, my parents have always taken me to church, and it was part of my childhood. But unfortunately, when my brother was 4, he died of a brain tumour. And because I was so young when I found this out, and when I was told everything, I didn't really understand, because as a child you don't. And so I always went to church. Like, my parents were always like, "Oh, Jesus loves you," and everything. But it got to that age where I started to question it. I started to ask, like, why has this happened to such a young person? Like, he was 4 and he had to go through chemotherapy and everything, and it's just awful. Like, why does this evil and suffering happen? And I never really looked for the answers. I kept it all within myself. I didn't ask anyone. I didn't look for the answers. I started binge drinking at 13, and this just carried on really until my sister went to uni, and I found that when she left, it was easier for me to stop going to church because she wasn't there telling me to go or anything. So once she'd left, I just completely stopped going altogether. I started finding satisfaction in drinking, sex, and just getting the grades, and it just wasn't satisfying at all, just working all the time to get the grades. There was nothing inside of me that I wanted to live for. I just wanted those grades. And it was just this empty feeling, and nothing could stop that from happening. No guy or anything could stop that emptiness feeling, really. So at the end of year 13, I decided to go volunteering in Uganda in a medical centre in a school. I was totally taken out of the context that I was in. I was, totally in a different place. And then when I was there, I was in a church community. I was living with a pastor. And I just when I was with them and I realised all the suffering they'd been to, yet they still love God so much, I kind of just looked back on my life being what have I been doing? Yeah, I've had this suffering, my brother's not here, and things aren't perfect, but they've had so much suffering, and yet they still love God so much. And when I was just spending time with the women's group and with the kids and with the pastor himself, I kind of just got this feeling that God was really there. And so when I was there, I was kind of oh, I'm going to put this right. I'm going to go back to church. I've been stupid. I prayed, and I was just I'm so sorry for what's happened. So then I decided to go back to church with my mum and dad for a week or 2, and then I was straight to university, really. So it was quite scary, really, because I didn't really know what was going to happen. It was quite challenging whether I did go to church or not when I was at uni, because it was so easy to go back into the life I was at before, because I was just so used to it. But fortunately, as soon as I arrived to uni on the first night out, I met a girl called Phoebe, who was also a Christian, and she invited me along to some CU events, to the church walk and to church itself. And when I was there, I just felt yeah, this is home, and that I really just got stuck in. I made some really good Christian friends there. I was in hall groups, and everything was really great. And over the past year, I've just noticed a total transformation in myself. The things I was living for then is not what I'm living for now. And the way I react to things, the way I view things, is just so much different now than what it used to be. So through going to church, through CU, through meeting all my great Christian friends I have here, all my questions got answered. I know that God is just this loving God who has just so much love to give to people. No matter what you've done or anything that's ever happened in your life, He can totally just forgive it, and that is it. There's no question about it. There's no, yeah, but you did this. There's nothing like that at all. And this is why I'm convinced.